Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Daniel Mengden gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Yoan Moncada. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Semien ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, Dero. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ronaldo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score.
Leading off for the White Sox.
First delivery to him on the way.
Matt Davidson.
And that one just missed outside. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Avisail Garcia would be next. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
2-1 to count. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Matt Olson is on deck. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Delmonico waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 30.
Into the box now, Nicky Delmonico. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Delmonico, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Leury Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change it.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now at the plate, Charlie Tilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chapman in foul ground. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Joyce. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's Matt Joyce now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Tilson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping into the box, Josh Phegley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit out towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, T-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
No balls and a strike to count. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. Up around the face. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Right fielder number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Canha, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Phegley at second. Foul at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
So striding in, Jed Lowrie, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4.
Hitting out for the White Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jose Abreu.
And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Davidson becomes the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. In there, strike 1.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. this middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Abreu scores. 2 runs have scored.
The left fielder, number 30.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Chapman is over to take a look at it. Comes set, and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Kenna is there, 2 down. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit out towards second. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. White Sox on top, 5-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. One and 2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Into the box, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Davidson waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Davis, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike one.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Joyce is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Davidson stands at second with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Matt Joyce now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. High pop-up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Josh Begley. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Here's a high pop-up. Moncada is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Boog Powell.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Towards second. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the sixth. In there at the letters 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lowry on to first, and they get them both.
The batter, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And he'll step off and try again. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. In now, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bounce to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to this. So now it's Mark Hanna. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Jed Lowry.
Next up for the A's, Jed Lowry. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Kenna on at first, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Settling in now, Matt Olson. No hits to this point. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Popped him up. Anderson into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Charlie Tilson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Casilla, the former San Francisco Giant, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Matt Davidson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. Career homer number 149. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 3-0 now. No outs, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. Abreu has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher,
Digging in once again, Josh Begley. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Luke Howell. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Anderson ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust of their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Chris Hatcher been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Hatcher, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Joyce coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 6. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tilson sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 20.
So now it's Mark Hanna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
The left fielder, number 30, Nicky.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Nicky Delmonico becomes the first out in the 9th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kenna. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and 1 strike. This one's flared out toward left. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Jace Fry will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Stephen Piscotty will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here it comes. Putter low, 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Palos led this game from the 3rd inning on. And